Good morning. Welcome to your 9:30 a.m. wake-up call and day 21 of the Haunted Tents experience. And Kaylee and I are just getting out here. There we go. Get the blow-ups plugged in. Get the garbage can cover over it. Never trust these outlets. So always put a hard cover over them. Just getting out here on the hunt. I'm going to need Morgan out here doing the zip tie cleanup by the look of it. And a small cleanup through the Pirate. Kaylee and I are going to get the truck moved, the flags up, make sure the ghost isn't stuck again, and he's always stuck. And then we're going to get right back into pneumatics. I got the airlines yesterday. Ran for the sewer room for the water blasters, so we need to get their solenoids and stuff in. We've got to get those solenoids done in the water room for the water blasters. And then now I'll leave the exit arch for the air cannon and the what else? Oh, the clown room. We got to get the hammering clown. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. We also need to get the hammering clown wired up, and then we need to get the storage tanks out, hooked up, and into place. So we get all that done, we'll be starting over on the low voltage hopefully today. Because I don't think the pneumatics are going to take all day, are they? They're not going to take all day. So let's get the camera put down and get to it before this one chews my hands off. You want midday update. Officially, pneumatics are done. Everything's wired, everything's pressure checked. Oh, correction. Everything's hosed, everything's pressure checked. Nothing's wired yet. So I gotta get everything hooked up to their Scooby-Boo boards and low voltage. And with that, I've had Morgan and Sue-Ann jumped in and helped. We've got speakers. Those will get scattered throughout the haunt. We've got two of the big ones go in the Pirate display for the simple audio stuff from Ken Webster they did for us last year. We've got another two that go clear out at the queue line that play music. Their wires all get ran onto the front porch. That's where the stereos go for that type of stuff. Then all the rest will be going into the displays. Some displays only get one speaker, others will get two speakers. And those all get tied into the Scooby-Boo boards, so you can hear the soundtracks off of them. Sound is very important in the haunt. I should say the right type of sound is very important in the haunt. And if you're looking for some soundtracks, whatever, Simple Audio, Ken Webster. Hit him up. He does excellent work. There, Ken. Gave you a shout out. Now you owe me $5. Or a soundtrack, one of the two. I'll take both, actually. So we got the speakers out, and we got all the low voltage stuff out. I've got two boxes of wire. There's 2,000 feet of wire there. And I've got about 1,000 feet of wiring there left over from last year that I'll be able to reuse. We always try to save as much as we can and use as much of that as we can. And we always go through it and end up needing to get into the boxes. So, just had Sue out here. We walked the front entrance, the photo op, the front entrance, George, the Gypsy, and the Pirate, and the Arborvitae. We know where we're putting all the lights in those areas. So those areas, I'm going to get started on now. We're going to start out at the photo op, get the lights and the speaker in there, and we'll get all the wires from clear out in the front of the haunt, all ran into here. Speaker wire will just sit here for now because we obviously don't have the stereos out yet. But the low voltage stuff will get powered up to this, and we'll have lights out there hopefully tonight. So, time to get busy. Time to lighten this place up, folks. Now the real work begins. Well, since our last segment, I've been working on the front of the haunt. And so far, this is what we've done. I've added 2 blue floods to highlight that black cat so it'll stick out more. I put a green over there on the skull, so that'll show up a bit more. That'll look nice and the pillars are lit up. And then we put a green in here to highlight the pumpkin pile. Past that, we've been working on the pillars. And I literally just finished. It's going on about 9 o'clock, and the green shows up awfully bright.
Yeah,
All in all,
eyes, it looks great.
yeah. So, but we've got the front end done. Tomorrow for the set dresser, so she can have some fun with her cobwebbing, because I know she's excited about doing that. She always is. We've got to get the lights in around the Make-A-Wish and in the arborvitae, so she can do the arborvitae. Then we'll do the rule sign George and get into doing the gypsy display. And that's probably going to take most of the day, because there's a lot in that gypsy display that needs to be wired this year. Okay, end of the day wrap up. It's going on about 8:30, 9 o'clock, probably a little bit closer to 9. I didn't get as far as I wanted to on the low voltage, but we got a good start. That front end's lit up really good. Photo ops lit up really good. So I'm happy with what we've got. Most importantly, the hour sign has lights on it tonight. I know working out there, we had a ton of people drive by. Some stopped at Kibitz and talk. Most of them were returning people. You know, people had come through in the past. I think one of the funniest drive-bys we had today was an elderly couple. They were upper 70s. Drove by real slow. I was first working out there before dinner. Wife smiling from ear to ear. Husband leaned over the steering wheel looking past his wife. Big, huge smile on his face. And he kept throwing me the thumbs up. I think that was the funniest one. But they were really liking it. A lot of parents stopping by with their kids off and on during the day too. So people are gearing up and getting excited for it, which is good to see. Pneumatics are all done. I've got one solenoid I need to change out on one of the water blasters. It's leaking badly, and I've got a slow leak someplace else, and I think it's one of my 3-ways. But so I'm probably going to have to get that changed out at some point as well. It's not severe enough to where the compressor's running every 5 minutes. But it'll recharge and then, you know, half hour later kick on again. So I probably ought to get those fixed. Sorry, it's cold and my nose is dripping. But other than that, pneumatics is fairly much done. We've got a good start on the low voltage. Like I said when I was showing you in the last segment, I got to get the rule sign lit up, get George lit up, get the arborvitae done, and start on the gypsy. Hopefully get the gypsy done tomorrow. That's the docket for tomorrow. If we can get all that done, we'll move into the pirate. As far as the spider room goes, I need to get that one done so Sue Ann can get in and get her cobwebbing done. Only problem is she's got some skeletons that she's cobwebbed. She's been doing that the last couple of years. And until she gets those placed out there, I can't do any lighting because I have no idea where to put my lighting or where to aim my lighting. So until she gets that done, I can't do the spider. So spider might end up being the last prop or last display I do, and she may be running around with her head cut off trying to get it cobwebbed. I don't know. We'll have to see how fast I go through the LED lighting. Today is the 15th, and we've got about 12 days left, 11, 12 days left before we open. So it's hard to say. LED lighting, if I could get 2 displays done a day, 6 days, to do all the 6 to 7 days to get everything done. So, ought to be interesting. But anyway, I'm going to call it quits. Go get you uploaded and warm up. So, stay spooky. Stay toxic.